Hey guys, Ewok Plays here, and today welcome back to another Ewok Plays video. Today we're going to be going over the playoff predictions, my playoff predictions. So I'm going to do one here and then one on the Power Play podcast. Both are going to be different, so you'll just have to tune in and see what I do there. But for this one, first up we have the Jaguars versus Chargers. So this could go either way because the Jaguars are really hot right now, but the Chargers are overall a better team. I know that they lost some key players in the game for no reason at all, and they're a poorly coached team. Justin Herbert is going to bail them out no matter who they play, which is really tough because the Jaguars are a really good team, so are the Chargers. For me, I'm going to say this is going to be the Chargers. It could go either way, Jaguars or Chargers. But as we move along to the wild card versus the Bengals and the Ravens, this is tough, again, because the Bengals are not the greatest team. Their offensive line sucks. The fact that we turned over the ball 4 times last week leads me to believe that, with our backup quarterback and still almost won, leads me to believe that a team with Lamar Jackson could definitely beat this Bengals team, which is I'm gonna go the Ravens. I have faith in them that should not be earned, but they have it. As for the Bills and Dolphins, the Bills are a clear favorite here, and then the Dolphins with Tua. This is going to be a really good game. I wish they moved that to Monday night instead of the stupid Buccaneers-Cowboys game, but it is what it is. I'm going to go the Bills. I don't think the Dolphins will upset there. As for the NFC, Buccaneers-Cowboys. So, here's the thing. Technically, the Cowboys are a better team in every way possible. Michael Parsons is injured. Don't know if he'll be back, but it might have been a minor injury. But Dak Prescott came off an awful game against the Commanders Sunday night. And I think I'm going to go Buccaneers. It's Tom Brady. We can't count out Tom Brady in the playoffs. He just is an entirely different person in the playoffs. Even though he has trash O-line, and he is trash at this point of his career, you're going to see some magic to Tom Brady. And he might go to the Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying. Vikings-Giants, this is clear. The Vikings are just like the Chargers, in which they are a on and off team. And then the Giants, I don't know how they got here, but I'm going to go with the Vikings. It should be easy. And then 49ers, Seahawks. I'm going to go 49ers. I mean, it's a no-brainer. 49ers are really good. You'll see where I project them in my playoff picture. Chargers, Bills. Here, I think I'm going to take the Bills. I just don't think the Chargers can keep up with that Bills offense. They don't, especially if key starters are injured. As for the Chiefs, Ravens, again, we certainly have the better defense. And with the right pieces, we could have the better offense, but I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I think they're the Chiefs, and they're going to go places. Buccaneers, Eagles. I could definitely see a scenario where the Buccaneers can beat the Eagles here. However, I think the Eagles are going to be up there. I just think Tom Brady's magic is wearing off, but I could definitely see an Eagles team that struggles against this Buccaneers defense. And Jalen Hurts might... I don't know. I'm picking the Eagles. Vikings versus 49ers. This is probably the best game out of everyone. Maybe Ravens-Chiefs, but I'm going to go 49ers again. I think Vikings are just... They're not good. I don't think that winning by one-score games is sustainable in the NFL, especially in the playoffs against these high-powered defenses and offenses. Conference championship, and this is by no. This is without intention. But I do have the 1 and 2 seeds in both divisions here, and I mean those are just the best teams in each division, in my opinion. But here's my playoff Super Bowl picture. I think the Chiefs are going, and I think the 49ers going. I think it's going to be a rematch of 2019. 2020. I just think that you got to look at it in terms of offense and defense. Out of these two teams, I think the Bills' offense is really good. I think it's better, but I think their defense is a liability, and I think the Chiefs' defense is peaking right at the right time, and I think they're really an underdog in terms of defense. They have that pass rush with Karlaftis and Chris Jones up the middle. And I think they're Nick Bolton and Willie Gay. Their linebackers are solid, and their young corners led by Trent McDuffie, who I really like, and Justin Reed. I think that defense is an underdog in all these defenses in this playoff picture. As for the NFC, I think I'm going to pick the 49ers because eliminate Brock Purdy real quick. All right, the Shanahan system is insane. Any quarterback could thrive. It doesn't matter who you are, but Brock Purdy is doing really well in it, and he was not this good at where did he come from? I don't know. In college, you don't hear about him. He was the last pick of the draft, and you don't. That's why you don't hear of him. I think he went to Iowa. I want to say I don't know. But Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Christian McCaffrey. That was a great pickup. Even Kyle Juszczyk and George Kittle are getting in on some of the touchdowns. Just got Elijah Mitchell back, take some of the workload off of CMC. That's their offense. Their defense is stacked too, with hugely underrated players. God, I can't think of any right now, but they're so underrated. Their linebacker is really good. Fred Warner, the other linebacker, God. Oh, God. I'm going to say Arik Armstead, too. That Javon Kinlaw, that defensive front, where we go? Yep, Kinlaw, Armstead, Bosa, and Al-Shahir. Dre Greenlaw was the one I was looking at. But look at this. Ebicom, Kinlaw, Drake Jackson's even pretty good. Arik Armstead, Nick Bosa, Aziz Al-Shahir, Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw. Their corners could use some work, but Talanoa Hufanga is really good. Jimmy Ward is really good. Charvarius Ward is really good. Wasn't he a Chief, I want to say? I don't know. Yeah, he was a Chief. But I think they're going to beat the Eagles. I can see the Eagles having a bad game. And then for the Super Bowl winner, here it could come either way. This is tough. Because it's the Chiefs. And I'm thinking, like, right now, my brain process is Brock Purdy going... Is that system going to be able to hold up with Brock Purdy? And Brock Purdy is doing an amazing job. But this Chiefs offense is... I don't know. This is really tough. I would love to say the 49ers here. I really would. But I think I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs again. That Patrick Mahomes is being an MVP. If he wins the Super Bowl, it's all but certain that he wins MVP. But he's really good. So that's going to be my playoff bracket. I'm going to be doing another one on the Power Play podcast. This is going to be different. I can already see a couple more ways that I'm going to go. But this is the first one I'm going to do. I'm also looking into mock drafts. I'm trying to learn as much about the players as possible. I can already get like the. Let's do one real quick. All right, so first the Bears are first, which are I think they're gonna trade with the Colts. I don't know. Just gonna. Where's the Colts? Colts. They're gonna have to give up a lot. I'm just gonna give as many picks as it. It's not gonna be this, but. I don't know. Michael Pittman. They're not interested at all. But we're going to force this trade. I'm not interested in the politics, but I think the Colts are going to trade up and get Bryce Young. Texans, I don't know what they did, but they're going to take... we don't know what the Texans are going to do. I think they're going to go C.J. Stroud here. Cardinals... I think they trade back, but for now I'm just going to take Peter Skoronski. I think a tackle is perfect for them. Bears are going to take Will Anderson, or they might take Will Anderson or Jalen Carter. Both are really good. Seahawks are going to take probably an edge. I think they're going to take best player available in Jalen Carter. Lions are going to take... They don't need a quarterback. Probably they're going to need a corner. I'm going to go... Christian Gonzalez. Raiders. I think this is where Will Levis goes off the board. Falcons. I'm going to go with Brian Brzee. Panthers just missed out on all the quarterbacks, but they could trade back, or they could just take Anthony Richardson. That's what I'm going to go with. The Eagles. Unbelievable. I'm going with edge. I'm going to go corner, actually. You don't know where the corners are going to be. I think the best one is probably Joey Porter. Pick 11. This is going to be Quentin Johnson. And then this is where it starts after Miles Murphy to the Texans. This is where it gets where I need to learn a little bit more. So I got the first, 10. And then after that, I don't know what I'm doing. But that's going to be the video. More mock drafts. A couple... Power Play podcast videos coming out, more Madden videos. I know you guys don't really like those, but I'm gonna continue the Ray Goodman franchise to the off season, and then I'll end that. But more Fortnite funny moments, more Overwatch funny moments in rotation. So guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys later.